Hi guys, it's Dan and Becky from
Bugs on the Windshield.
We took a trip to Door County, Wisconsin last year, and this is kind of our wrap-up video, but I'll tell you, once the week got rolling, we had a lot of things going on. So Stay tuned and we'll show you what happened.
We started out at Al Johnson's.
Al Johnson's is a Swedish restaurant in Sister Bay, Wisconsin, and it's a really cool place to go, but very, very popular.
Okay, we've been waiting for about an hour and a half for meatballs and pancakes. Yeah, we put our names in.
Yeah, we got there early, and we still had to put our names in and wait. So
still wait a while. Like, not just like we could put our names in and then walk away and see the town and come back.
We did a little shopping and came back, and then we waited for a while.
It was that kind of wait. Yeah. So,
but it was, you know what? That was well worth the wait.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
Okay. What we had?
Al Johnson's. Anyway, then our food came, and it was really good. Yep. I got the pancakes with a side of meatballs.
Yeah, and I got the meatball
open face sandwich, I think, or whatever.
Which I really debated because I really want those pancakes. I am a pancake.
He's a pancake guy.
Nut. I'm a pancake nut.
Well, it's the restaurant that has goats on the roof, and that was a lot of fun to see the goats. They have grass. They have grass on
the roof,
and the goats like to eat the grass. I don't know, but they came out. One of them came out and showed off a little bit, or one or two of them came out and showed off a little bit for us. That was kind of cool to see.
That was cool. That was our wildlife sighting that day.
Apparently, they have a parade on where they bring the goats out, and they have a parade, and you can buy tickets and see like which one of the goats poops on your ticket. Then you win.
Yep, they have numbers out on the actually, I think you put your ticket out. I don't know how you do. I don't think I'm going to check
it out on the.
I'm not going to check my ticket. I'm not going to check my ticket.
Well, I think you
take it. Yours.
I think you only have half a ticket. You put half your ticket out there.
Whose job is whose guy?
I don't know who's the goat poop ticket puller. I don't know who that is, but anyway.
Who's the guy that's got to be getting that job?
Okay, but I mean, apparently it's a really nice prize.
Yeah, it probably is.
We left Al Johnson's and went over to Peninsula State Park. We wanted to visit the Eagle Bluff Lighthouse, which we did. We kind of walked around the outside of it a little bit.
Yeah. We also stopped by Eagle Tower, which is a 60-foot tower with a 850-foot walkway that you can walk up to, or you could take the stairs straight up, but that's a long way to go on the stairs.
We took the walkway.
Walkway is a lot easier. It's not really much of a grade. They have it set up to where it kind of
gradually moves.
Makes it easy to get up to the top, and then it gets you quite the view of Green Bay.
It's also located in Peninsula State Park.
We there yet? think we're gonna be going up into nothing. So far we've been pretty fortunate for parking. Found a place here, found a place today. Alan Johnson's.
Yeah.
So would you say we're above the trees? A little bit to go to be above south.
Throughout the week, we did the wine tour. We didn't do it just in one day, but there are about, I think there's 9 or 10 wineries. I think we did 9. We must have missed one, I think. But in any case, we did, and
and that's at the time that we went. There could be more now.
I don't know. Maybe there is. They probably a few more of them popped up.
Yeah, I got about 20 now.
Probably, but we did a tasting and at each one of the wineries, and they were all kind of interesting and fun to see.
Yeah, it's fun to see them.
So we went to the Potawatomi State Park, and that's where we kayaked with our inflatable kayaks for the first time.
Yep, it was fun to get those out.
It was fun to get those out.
Kind of get a feel for them. We haven't used them, so we had no idea what to expect, and we were pleased. I think they worked real well.
They were floaty. That's what I was worried about.
Yeah, they're floaty.
Are you doing that on purpose?
I ain't doing it on purpose. It's the waves. Look at this.
What'd you do?
It's like on my tripod that is wedged underneath the seat.
Oh, that's a good place.
Oh, she's easy. Where are you going? I don't know if you can see this in the water, but take a look. Even down in there. I don't want to get tangled up in that. Woo! Chris and Tammy's way over there. Midwest Journeys is.
The campground that we stayed in had a pet peacock. Kevin was his name, and he was very interesting. It was a lot of fun to see Kevin. And this one particular day, they have a sign up there that says, not to chase Kevin or, to bother him or anything like that. But we were parked up front, and Dan had to go in and ask a question at the office. Kevin he had his feathers all out, showing off for the lady. The lady peacock, and
she was not having it.
She was not interested. No,
well,
thanks.
I mean, she was playing hard to get, I guess, or something. I don't know.
Maybe that's part
or
of
maybe
it.
That's what they do.
Maybe. I don't know anything
He was
about.
showing the feathers, and he
was showing the feathers.
Showing the feathers.
Like me.
She don't have any feathers.
Okay. Well, anyway, Kevin was beautiful with his feathers all out.
It was neat to see that.
It was really neat to see that.
Look at the peacock.
Probably one of the best things we did while there was the fish boil at Waterfront Mary's.
That was really good.
It really was. That was actually on Independence Day, so it was kind of cool to be there on the right on the water.
I want to tell you a little story of a man named Brady with 3 lovely children and a wife. Oh, I'm sorry about that. At least we know it wasn't a 3-hour tour when we know how that played out. This is a Scandinavian recipe approximately turn of the century. They came around here logging and they needed to feed people in a quick, easy way. This is what they come up with. You got your potatoes, carrots, and onions. You keep in a root cellar for a length of time. Mason, that's the basement. We keep things simple around here. Traditionally, they use lake trout and whitefish. You get that right here in the water anytime. It's a lot of fat, skin, and bones. A lot of work, very little reward. The Waterfront Mary's supposed to do things a little different. One is we use cod, raise the fat, no skin, no bones. So everything on the plate, you can eat.
Nice.
Just don't eat the plastic that the butter comes in. It looks okay, smells all right, shape's not so bad either, but it doesn't work out in the end. The other thing is they hired me. Whether that was a great idea or not, we kind of just slide that one. The boil over is what you guys come to see, because I know it's not to come see me and I'm okay with that. We think after 5 years of therapy, I would get over it. There's 2 reasons. One, let you know, come on down, it's time to eat. And the second and main one is if we were to use anything other than cod, the foam would be colored cardboard. It'd be the fats and oils from the fish. You don't want that on your food when you pull the baskets. That's why you do a boil over. But since we use cod as a clean, lean fish and I'm just that good of a cook, we don't need to do one. But I like fire entirely way too much. And we know deep down inside, that's what y'all come to see. So what I'm gonna do is go 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna give this old girl one heck of a how you doing. 2 to 3 seconds after that's when you get your best shot for your boil over. Now, they told me they make good Christmas cards, but I haven't gotten one yet. Have you, Lucas? Lucas hasn't got one yet either. Look at him, he's all in his feelings over it. Alright, so now we're past that. So, since we have this typical bipolar door Tony wind that doesn't really know what it wants to do, I need everybody back off. That is your boil over. This is everything that you want to do.
Fish broil.
Fish fry, all done. Wasn't hear anything on this video, but we'll like that's about the same. Wait on the pot. Wait on the pot.
It was really
But that was really good. I mean, it really is good food. And like I said, they do a little show, and then we lucked out because we were there on the 4th of July that after the dinner we were able to kind of go out on the lawn there and watch the fireworks from across the bay.
It was really special, and I'll never forget sitting there and with our friends watching the fireworks, and that was pretty cool.
This is our 7th winery in Door County, Wisconsin.
The last day we went up to the Canna Island Lighthouse, and we walked across the causeway on the way over and went up to the lighthouse and went in and took a little tour in there, and Dan and Chris went up to the top. Tammy and I didn't do that, but they walked up to it.
It's a lot of
stairs. It's a spiral staircase, real steep and
real steep.
Yeah.
And then you kind of get to the top and you kind of have to wiggle yourself out onto the outer ledge. It was quite the view though. It was kind of neat to see that. I think I'm gonna do it. Okay. We gotta do the 96 steps. We doing it? How's that knee holding up? Yeah. Are we there yet? Is this the rest area?
You know, we came down and walked around still on the grounds a little bit, and then we got on the hay wagon, because the hay wagon will take you back and forth, especially if there's water out there. There really wasn't any water.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
But they're just a little bit wet in places and stuff, though. But I really wanted to take the hay wagon anyway.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It was fun to take.
It was fun. Yep,
it was fun to take that across.
Okay, the last one.
Last winery. And
Number
we're gonna,
9?
Yep, number 9. Did it.
Lake Fire Winery.
And then before we knew it, that was it.
Yeah.
It was over, and so it was time to go home. But that was really a cool trip. We had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Did a lot of stuff.
Started out a little shaky for us on as far as mechanical stuff on the camper, but I'm so glad that we ended up going and finishing it up and everything, and it was so much fun. It's hard to pick a favorite because it was really
There was a lot of.
it was filled with really good days, I think. So so yeah, if you haven't visited Door County, it's a good place to go. It's a lot of fun. And there's still stuff. I mean, we still go back up there.
We can still go back up and still probably do a whole bunch of different stuff. So.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch more stuff to do. So we like to
There's
try
a lot
that.
of parks that we didn't get to see,
Yeah.
a lot of places we didn't get to go to that we missed out on. So.
Yeah. So anyway, we hope you like this video, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget yikes.
Sometimes you're the windshield, and sometimes you're bugs on the windshield.
Out.
Be safe out there.
There you go.
Okay, what are you doing?
I am getting ready to do a video. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna get ready to video too.
You are too?
Yeah.
You as well? Okay.
Is it working?
I don't know. I was doing a time lapse earlier.
Is that video?
Yikes.
Okay.
It's a sea
Yeah,
monster.
that's working.
All right. So
Happy.
I know the drill. I know the drill.
You know,
Okay. All right.
what's the drill?
I don't know. Hi guys, it's Dan and Becky from Bugs on the Windshield.
You wanted to do it, didn't you? You wanted to do it.
You were so ready.
You wanted
I'm
to do it.
sorry.
You were like, I know it. I know it. You were gonna like just.
You didn't know. You didn't know.
I knew it. You were set up. You were doing
It was a surprise even to me.
okay. Surprise! Abbreviation of what we did because we did a lot.
An abbreviation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Well-
good video. You put that in.
Okay, you put that in if you want to. It was like I was complaining already about waiting.
No, I don't complain.
You did
I
complain.
love to wait.
You get to bragging rights that the goat pooped on your ticket.
All right, gotta move on. Move on.
Move on to the next one.
There's so much.
Oh God.
Okay, I gotta cut that out.
You gotta cut that out, man. Yeah, I like the floaties. Anyway, you know those kind of floaties. Like
They're kind of like the slugs you put on your arm. You know,
Yeah.
just blow up and you
I don't remember that.
remember you were like, you know, should we get back?
No, I was sure we could get back.
You're like, we're gonna be out here forever.
We weren't that far away. No.
We're never getting back. No, we weren't that far out.
We
We,
weren't-
could always see the shoreline, so that was always good. At least
Right.
on one side.
Yeah, we could have maybe could have floated back. I don't know.
No,
On
we
your
could-
back. Maybe on your
We'd,
back.
we'd have been gone forever.
Yeah, we missed it by
And
that
I
much.
missed it by that much. No, the mail shows the pictures.
Okay, well, let me see them. And you came back and you were kind of
And-
scared.
Like, no! I hate birds. Birds scare me.
It wasn't quite. Yeah, birds do scare you.
No.
Remember that one time when a bird ate your lunch? Okay.
When it was over, we just left. It was
Yeah.
like.
We just got in there and left.
We ate, saw
We ate.
fireworks, and we left.
We had boiled fish.
We didn't play in bags. Those kids were playing bags behind
Oh,
me.
they were playing, yeah. You know, some people call it
Corn bag.
corn bag, but some people just call it bags, I guess.
Yep,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, up there in
Or like, you want to play some bags?
Wisconsin, it's bags.
Maybe in Europe they call it bags.
No, it's biscuits.
They're going to play biscuits.